I love that, man. The Art of November, Stranded. What a cool tune, huh? I love these instrumentals, man. Just a nice chill vibe. Relaxes you. It's the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? All right, big shout out to everybody that checked on me over the past weekend here. I didn't do any videos. I was really busy. Some people were shouting out like, Warrior, where you at? Man, I just had a lot on my shoulders. Like, really busy with contest prep for guys that I'm prepping out of state, and I have to Skype them, and I have to I have to do this FaceTiming shit and phone, and man, it wears your brain out. But thank you guys. Overwhelmed with it, man. But towards the end of October ends, and I get all my time back. Well, I get a lot of my time back. So we'll be doing more videos. But until then, it's hit or miss with the videos. So just be patient with me. I dig that right there. Tennis court. The kite string tangle. Like, where do they come up with this shit? Where do they come up with this shit? I like that, though. It's not metal. It's got a cool vibe to it, though. All right, AMC, baby. Holy sheesh. Did you see that? You know what that was? Let's talk about it. What was that? Come on. I'll tell you what that was. This is my take. All right? Just tell you my take, and then you go ahead and walk with yours. So, Pfizer. Great news, first of all. Because now you have FDA approval on Pfizer. It's a COVID vaccine, which kind of hints that, hey, AMC theaters might not shut down now. There might not be a shutdown because you just got FDA approval on Pfizer. Which means everybody can just run out and get that vaccine and feel safe. A lot of people are a little skittish. They're like, until we get some FDA on this, I ain't taking it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are like, hell no, I ain't taking it. But now they're going to be like, okay, if FDA says it's okay, that means I get to go watch a movie with a bunch of people, sit in a theater, and not get sick. So fundamentally, that's great news, right? Fundamentally, it's great news for AMC because it means, hey, they're going to stay open and make a shit ton of money versus losing more money. So on the fundamental side, what does that always do? That brings in institutional investors, banks, you know what I'm saying? Big players, man. Now that they're like, hey, you have both. You have short squeeze hype and you have some positive fundamental outlook on the actual company. Why wouldn't I invest in this bad boy? That's what people are thinking right now. It's the big dogs, the suits. It's the way they think. And so that works out for you and me. You know what I'm saying? You and me now are like, okay, so now the ape comes in, or now the retail investor comes in because they see the institutional buyers driving that price up, and that's what you saw today. You saw a lot of FOMO. Did you see that thing go? It was like freaking hitting oil, baby, with no cap. I mean, that thing just going and going and going. And luckily, I had already traded back in, and I got to ride that, and I was really freaking close to missing out on that. I had only made one freaking trade, and I broke even on it. I broke even. I said, screw this shit. I'm getting back in. And luckily, I did. I didn't lose. I didn't gain nothing. I just broke even. Anyway, what's going to happen next? It's going to keep going. Now, listen, the market's going to open tomorrow, and you're going to have some people that have been sitting at these higher numbers for a little too long, that 44, 45, and they're like, screw this, I want out. So, you know, you saw profit taking. You're probably still going to see some profit taking tomorrow. You're going to see it squash a little bit, but it's not over. It's not over. The momentum is going up, okay? So is this a safe time to actually trade this thing off? I would say no. Unless you got some intuition that we don't, or you got a crystal ball, my ass is going to sit still for a minute because I didn't expect it to go this high, which means there can be way more fire in this rocket tomorrow, the day after, the day after. All right? So play it safe, man. Keep your money in. I'm not day trading it. I'll alert you when I go for the big gusto, and I think she's leveled off. Dangerous, though. Two things to look at. First of all, volume. A lot of you guys are asking me, well, okay, when's it going to squeeze? So here we are at this point. Is there going to be a gamma squeeze? There very well could be a gamma squeeze. From September 1st to the 10th, you might find a gamma squeeze. And things I'm looking for right now are volume, though. Okay? Volume, trading volume. So we are now at double trading volume. We're at 250 million. Let's get rid of that. That's what we're looking for. You need high volume in order to get this bad boy to squeeze. What do I mean by high volume? We're talking 600 million, 700, 800 million. Then you're going to see the squeeze. When you see that kind of volume, which now we're trending up in volume. We went from 75 million, now we're going to 200 million, 250, 300 million. This is what you want to watch out for, okay? Is this crazy volume. You always watch it bottom out. That low volume is the first. You're like, there she goes. She just tanked. She hit rock bottom on the volume, which we're just getting past that, right? Now look, volume starting to blow, baby. Yeah, people are getting impatient. They're ready. They're ready. Okay, what's the second thing you look for so you don't get burnt? Dudes are telling me, hey man, you know what you're going to do? This is what's going to happen for you, Doge Warrior. You're going to sell one day, and then there ain't going to be any shares left for you to buy back in, and they're not going to let you buy back in. What you need to pay attention to so that doesn't happen, which is rare, but pay attention to the short borrowed interest. There's a certain bleeding that Citadel is taking on for themselves right now, and it's called the short borrowed interest. They have to pay interest on all those shorted shares that they're borrowing. What is that interest? How much do they pay? Right now it's at 0.90%. It's down from 1.60%. Why is it down? Because more shares are available. That's why it's down. The harder it is to borrow the shares, the higher the short borrowed interest is going to be. If you see the short borrowed interest rate come down, that means there's more stock available. Stock is becoming available, therefore they can lower it. Now, the longer Citadel has to sit, I just call it bleeding. They're bleeding. Because, look, it's 0.90, but as the volume continues to rise, guess what's going to happen? Shares are going to become much harder again to borrow, to short. So what's going to happen? You're going to get back into that 1.60, 1.80, closing in on 2. You know what I'm saying? That is some heavy freaking bleeding right there. That's painful for Citadel. The longer they sit, the more they freaking bleed. All right, so now you couple that with the high volume. The volume's coming in. We get that volume up to 500, 600, 700 million. She blows. All right, so just pay attention to the 1st through the 10th, September 1st through the 10th. Options, basically. Options expiring in the money. So you're going to have a lot of crazy volume from the 1st to the 10th. And that could create a gamma squeeze. And again, you have several reasons why the gamma squeeze will position itself between the 1st and the 10th. So make sure your money's in. Another gray area that we don't want to screw with, because you could get left out of the field and she goes to 120 bucks and holy shit, you just lost a ton of money. All right, so that's going to be one of those areas that I sit out. Anyway, great day for AMC. Horrible day for Doge. What the hell's going on with Doge? I don't even want to talk about Doge right now. I'm losing money on Doge. And Doge is very undervalued. I got to do a video on Doge. For Bitcoin to be sitting at almost 50,000 freaking dollars and Doge not even at 30 cents, highly undervalued. Something's going on with that shit. That's total BS. But anyhow, we'll do a video on that. That's it, guys. If I missed anything and you got more questions, I kind of answered some of the questions in this video. I'm going to be doing a video tomorrow, and I will hit those questions. All right, and remember, it's a combination of common sense, street smarts, book smarts. Use both. All right, so you can guess what's going to happen tomorrow, and you can be pretty damn close to it. All right, everybody, that's it. Doge Warrior, man, time to hit the pool. What time is it? 5 o'clock here in Alabama, and it's still 93 degrees. You damn straight. I got an hour to get a tan, so I'm going to take advantage of it. Y'all have an awesome night. Doge Warrior out, baby. Shaboom! Peace!